Hi students, this is the last page of the geometry recap, and here's some more things that I wanted to make sure you remembered from geometry. Okay, so when it says the ratio of a side of a triangle to another triangle is 5 to 7, they're talking about the sides. Okay, so if we have triangle ABC right here, and it's similar, we have to make sure we match up the letters to D, E, F. It would have to go D and then E and then F, and they're saying they're in the ratio of 5 to 7. Okay, so that's talking about the sides. So if AB is 10, find DE, and we could just make sure we match this up with a proportion. So 10 would be matched up to E. 10 is to X, just as 5 goes with 7. Okay, and you would cross multiply to solve for X. Now if they say the perimeter of ABC is 20, okay, perimeter kind of goes along with sides, it's just more length. So the perimeter of ABC is 20. Find the perimeter of triangle DEF, I'll call that X. And then I could also match that up with the ratio of 5 to 7. Okay, but now it's going to get interesting, and this does happen sometimes on ACT, SAT. It says the area of ABC is 100. Okay, and so we have to make sure that we make area proportions. The area of ABC is 100. I'm going to call the area of the other one X. Okay, so now I have to come up with a ratio that represents area. 5 is in terms of length, that's 5 units. But area is units squared. So you don't say 5 to 7, you would say 25 is to 49. Okay, both of these here have to be the sides squared because area is units squared. Okay, and then you would cross multiply like usual. This one right here are some parallel lines within a triangle. And let's just recap how to do this. Separating these triangles was key when you were in geometry. So I'm going to call this little triangle 6 and 9. The big triangle is not X. That's not a triangle. Okay, the big side is 6 plus X, and his bottom, the big bottom, is 15. Little side, little bottom, big side, big bottom. So now when you make your proportion, 6 goes with 9, or you could say 6 goes with 6 plus X, as long as you're consistent, just as 9 goes to 15. Okay, there's a little trick, just making sure you get that side right there. It's not 6, 9, X 15. Big bottom, little side, the whole side. Okay, and then here are a couple more proportions that I know you've learned before in geometry. Let's just refresh. Okay, so we've got E is to A, E is to A, just as D is to B. So E is the hypotenuse and A is the little side. D is his hypotenuse, B is his little side. Okay, and here's another one. We could say E is to A, E is to A, just as hypotenuse, little side. How about the hypotenuse of this big triangle? A plus C. And then what's the little side of this big triangle? That would be E. Okay, so this is the last page of that geometry video. Thanks.